Hi and welcome back to my vlog. So yeah, I hope you're all well. Yeah, just started a bit early this morning, popped up to the greenhouses. I can't remember if I've talked about these before. So we've got some beehives that some local beekeepers use, but they're sitting on our land, so we get a little bit of money generated from those. And also these greenhouses, sort of allotments that again people pay us to allow them to use it. So I popped up here. I needed to fill up the water tank for them, and also I've filled up this trough with some manure so they've got manure obviously. So yeah, so I've been and done that very early this morning, and got that little job done. Yeah, so yeah, another busy day, and I'm taking a slightly different tack now. So my concern is that an awful lot of what I'm currently doing, because we still only own this one field, is going to be a bit repetitive. So I thought today, rather than spending, have a very long video of lots of stuff me doing in the field. So here we are a bit later on, starting to work the fields, post them being harvested. So getting this one resown. Yeah, so I thought, rather than me spending a lot of video time showing you me sowing the fields and doing the weeding and spraying, muck spraying and whatever else, that I just show little snippets so that we kind of gloss over it. You've seen a lot of this kind of stuff before, so hopefully that money will come through soon from the sale. Talked about that in the last video. And that'll allow us to buy more land and be able to do more things, and then we'll but I just thought, in the meantime, while I'm just doing the same or similar sort of things on the same field, which thought might get a bit dull. So yeah, so we'll just spin through this. We'll just little clips of each of the things that I'm doing. So yeah, reseeding in this part of the field, not particularly well actually. I kept missing bits. So I did that a bit earlier. And then after we'd done that, went on to slurry the bottom part of the field. So again, I'd already done a bit, just showing a little bit, going back and forth across the field as per usual, getting that slurry on that I bought from the animal dealer just up the road. Yeah, so that's that. Bit of field work, took quite a chunk of the day. But yeah, just not want to show too much of it on video, it just gets a bit dull. And then after we've done that, what happens next? Oh, look, we're seeding the field. So yeah, we've already seen a bit of seeding. But yeah, so that's 2 parts of the field done today. Yeah, see what else we did. So here we are up at the fishery. I've not been up here for a little while. If you remember, we own this. My uncle uses it to generate a bit of income from all the fishing licenses and a bit of camping that's up here as well. Anyway, if you remember, when I was travelling up to Wither on the train, I said that I'd be working on a little app that would help me just manage the farm. And one of the parts of that was to have a map of the local area and the field that the land that we own, the field that we own, and of course I've also marked off here's the fishery and obviously the greenhouses. Anyway, so I was talking to my uncle about it, and I said, well, what about this bit of land here? And he said, oh, well, we own that. And I was like, what? So turns out we own a couple of grass fields, pastures, land, whatever, just grass, and I had no idea that it was ours. So anyway, turns out it is. So we've suddenly got more land than I thought. So here's the map sort of part of the app that I put together, and you can see this is the green is the sort of marked out the bits that we own. And so here we are up at the fishery, and we've got these 2 sort of parts of grassland just here. You can see the farm and our field there as well. But yeah, oh, surprise, So we'll talk about the app another time as well, a bit more functionality to see I'm adding to it. But yeah, so I've been up to the store. We've leased a couple of mowers, and I thought we'd mow it. Maybe we'll I don't know, row it up. Perhaps we'll get a baler and a wrapper or something, and we'll generate some silage bales and make ourselves a little bit of money. But yeah, surprise land. There you go. So yeah, we'll get this done, and yeah, better get on with it really. So yeah, on the second bit, so we've been around and done a headland. It's amazing actually, although they don't look that big, it took a fair bit of cutting actually to do these. Also, this one's slightly funny shape, but it is what it is. But yeah, I was quite surprised actually how much work it took to do this. But here we are, nearly finished mowing the second of the two sort of areas. To call them fields is perhaps taking it a little bit far, but you know, they are sort of connected. It's a strange thing, and I can't believe my uncle never mentioned it. But anyway, so here we are, got a little windrower just to row them up a little bit, make the job of baling a little easier. So yeah, just ran around the field. It's a nice little windrower actually. I didn't need anything too big because there's lots of sort of, you know, nooks and crannies and corners, especially on this bit. The other field's pretty square, well, rectangular. But yeah, I'm still quite shocked actually that my uncle had never mentioned this before. But anyway, there you go. So yeah, it's funny actually because I remember this being one of the first things that I did down in Sandy Bay when I had my farm down there. Was I used very different equipment at the time, but you know, it was mowing up some grass that I had and creating bales out of it and doing all the sort of stuff. It's quite fun to come back to it. But yeah, as I said, using a very different equipment, and actually when I think about size, is it bigger than what I had? Probably combined, I should think it probably is actually. But yeah, so this is going to be the last job of the day. It's starting to get a little bit duller, as you can see. The sun's going down, but I did want to get this all windrowed and ready, and yeah, we'll get it baled up tomorrow. And I say I think we'll wrap them. I'll have a chat with the animal dealer to see if they could do with some silage. They've been really good to me at the moment, taking a lot of my byproducts or products. So yeah, I'll have a chat with them and see if they'd be interested. But there you go, end of another video. I'll get this finished up, and hope you enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.